Yellow.
Speak to Chicken Neck.
Who?
Chicken Neck.
Nobody by that name here.
What about Chicken Balls?
Nope.
What about Chicken fucking Gizzard Grouping?
Hey people, welcome to Bethel Brothers Hot Rod. This is keeping up with the curse of Joe. He's got all kinds of junk we have to work on and a whole bunch of updates. So stick around, stay tuned. This should be kind of a crazy episode, y'all. I'm replacing the EST sensor for the ECM. You understand?
No.
Me neither. We're replacing that part. It controls the timing and the spark from the ECM. So fix that and fix the problem.
And your heater core blew again, right?
Yeah.
The pressure of it. Guys down at Fletcher's Automotive on El Camino in Sacramento. Fletcher's Automotive, El Camino, Sacramento. Put in a new radiator for him. And then as he's driving down to the bay.
And a new fan clutch.
And a new fan clutch.
Runs a lot better.
Runs a lot better. But the heater core blew again and it douched on his floor.
Because I was stupid and I put that stupid stop leak in there. And now I'm paying the price for being stupid.
Yeah, guys, if you ever put stop leak, like if your radiator starts leaking, disconnect from your heater core, bridge those two together, put the stop leak in, run it till it stops, flush the entire system, then hook those back up, because the weaves in the heater core radiators are a lot smaller, and if you plug those up, they're prone to exploding. So, but make sure you repeat the step and flush it out, because if you don't, that stuff gets in there and it blows it up, and just minute particles, even after replacing all this stuff, blew through, got clogged, and blew it again. So flush it, flush it, flush it, right, Joe?
Yeah, just like turds.
Gross, man. So Joey's gonna be replacing that, changing the oil, blah blah blah, and then we're gonna work on his tow rig. And I did a little filming of that yesterday, so I'll give you a preemptive to that while we're doing the work on this, so check that out. When we went to Sacramento yesterday, this is what Joey picked up. It's a SCOTTSDALE 30 camper special with a 9,000 gross vehicle weight towing capacity. Means it can tow 4.5 tons. The brakes stop on a dime. It's got a huge motor in it and built on a solid platform, but yes, it is ugly. A buddy of ours, Dave. That's Dave. Dave's girl, Dave's kid, but that's Dave. Him and Pickle work down at Fletcher's Automotive on El Camino Boulevard in Sacramento. They do really, really good work. This was Dave's camper thing, and Joey needed something that could tow vehicles. That's what we got the Ford for, but the registration on it's a little too costly. That's $243 a year. This is $100 a year. Dude, so yeah. I'm taking this boat rack off. Larry was asking what's up with the 65. Joey was going to take this down because it's got a 4-speed, uncommon manual transmission. Same thing the Apache has. Most of these rigs had them. Our dad used to shift without the clutch. He broke the transmission. There's stuff wrong with it. Scott and Dave down at Fletcher's Automotive, El Camino Boulevard, Sacramento, California. We're gonna replace the transmission because they had one down there. And they guarantee the work, so Joey was like, why not have them do it? So he was gonna check the oil. See this white creamy stuff in there? Especially that piece. That's water getting into the oil, which means the motor's blown. And so if we were to drive it down to Sacramento, it would have been toast with a quickness. So, Dad, you ruined your truck. Thanks for having us haul it to our house so you didn't have to deal with it. You dick. I'd kick you in the nuts if you were here. So, that's the story on that. We're going to use this to tow down Joey's Yukon and have them work on the brain parts, because we don't have that stuff here, nor do we have the stuff to machine the motor. So, it's all got to be done someplace else, and why not at our buddies at Fletcher's Automotive? Ha ha ha. Give them a call, man, if you're in the area. They do good work, and it's guaranteed, so you have nothing to lose. It's kind of raining out here, but Joey and I got the wheels off on the tank, off the SCOTTSDALE. We're cleaning it up a little bit. There was a little rust on it and junk.
Gonna bleed them.
Gonna bleed them. Do some junk. They're a little tight and touchy, and sometimes after it sits for a little bit, it clamps on them. There's too much brake, dude. Way too much brake. So we're gonna take some brake out. What are you doing?
Soaking my fluid. Seems as if the brake fluid's got the crap in it, so I'm gonna suck it out and replace it with some new shit.
Works good. On something as big as a project as this, taking little steps is the key to making progress on it. Trying to get it all done at once is not a great idea. Joey went up the street to go get a new master cylinder for the brakes. They keep locking, so we got to replace it. Taking the time to clean up some stuff. This is what it looked like before. This is the after. Used a wire brush. Got it somewhere. There it is. Clean it off. The outside, and then I used it on a buffer wheel. So, just helps. Do little parts at a time, and then every time you mess with something, sooner or later when you're done with the maintenance cycle, it'll look better.
Well, people, as you can see, it's kind of wet outside. We got rained out, but we managed to get the oil changed. We got some brake calipers coming for the big truck. Had to order it. That's what we get. Joe's truck's fixed. Got a new heater core in it, and the pressure is holding. So that's gonna do it for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in and watching Bethel Brothers Hot Rod.
Yellow.
Make a chicken neck.
Who?
Chicken neck.
Nobody by that name here.
What about chicken balls?
Nope.
What about